Hey everyone, welcome back to another web hosting video tutorial. This video tutorial will be a continuation or part 2 of my previous video tutorial where we set up a load balanced WordPress architecture on the LightSail platform. Just to recap what we did in that previous tutorial, we set up a WordPress instance, configured it to connect to a remote database service. We also configured a object storage service on the LightSail platform. Once we had it, we cloned that instance to a second WordPress website and then connected both of those instances to a LightSail load balancer, and we had both of those instances serving through the load balancer. So with all of that, we had a load balanced WordPress website on a sample domain, mdub.site. And in this video, we're going to take it a little further in the performance improvements by connecting a LightSail distribution or a CDN so that we can cache our static files like JavaScript files, CSS files, media assets, and many other static files to make it even a better WordPress website on the LightSail platform. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. So as I was mentioning in the intro, that we have the two WordPress instances up and running. We have the database configured from my previous tutorial, as well as the load balancer and our object storage that stores all of the media assets that we upload into the WordPress site. And all of this is running on a sample domain with a sample website that I have up and running, as you'll see here. So in this video, what we will be doing is setting up a LightSail distribution or a CDN. And if you want to learn about CDNs, you could look at the LightSail documentation. If you just search for LightSail distribution, you should be taken to, you'll find a link like this. And this will explain you everything you need to know about a CDN, but basically it's a way to speed up your website by caching a lot of your static assets at edge locations. And when visitors come to your site, those static assets are served from these edge locations instead of your server. And as a result of that, your website speed should be a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. So to do this, let's go to your LightSail dashboard, log in, head on over to the networking tab, and we're going to create a distribution. Behind the scenes or under the hood, this is nothing but the Amazon CloudFront service, which is a pretty robust CDN service. So if you click on create distribution, you have the option to choose an origin or where your source files are. So our source files for our media assets are in the object storage or in S3. So that's what we will choose, is our S3 object storage bucket. You choose that. Choose a distribution plan that's appropriate for your website, and then click on create distribution. And that's going to take a few minutes to set up. The next thing what we want to do is set up a custom domain for your website. So this will be a subdomain off of your main website's domain. So my website is www.mdub.site. And for the distribution custom domain, we will use something off of that. So we will use media.mdub.site. And you can use pretty much anything you want here. cdn.yourdomain.com would work as fine. But we're going to use media.mdub.site. If you don't set up custom domains, your CloudFront or your distribution's URL is going to be something like this, which is a random set of characters .cloudfront.net. So you could leave it like this, but I think it's always better to set up a custom domain, and it just makes your setup a lot more consistent and standard. So we're going to set up a custom domain. To do that, we need to generate and request an SSL certificate because all of the distributions require HTTPS. So we'll come down here and click on Create Certificate. and then we'll type in the primary domain. media.mdub.site is what I said we'll do, and then you'll hit create. Just like in the previous tutorial, as you create your SSL certificates, you need to validate that you own the domain name. So we'll create these records in our DNS hosting. So I will copy this first piece. My DNS hosting for this domain is in LightSail itself. If you have your domain's DNS being managed somewhere else, you will choose that and create a CNAME record there. So we'll go over to this DNS zone editor and we'll add a record, CNAME, and then we'll paste this. In LightSail's DNS management, the .mdub.site, so your domain name is already entered, so we'll delete that from the one string that I copied. So it should be something like this, and then we will copy the value. Again, as I mentioned, I'm using the DNS management of LightSail, but if your domain is hosted somewhere, or the DNS of your domain is hosted somewhere else, like GoDaddy or Namecheap or anything else, you'll want to do this activity there. So once you've pasted that, click on the save, and that should save. So if we come back here, this is still in progress and the validation is still in progress. So if we refresh, typically this will take 2 to 5 minutes. Sometimes it could take longer. So our distribution's already enabled, and now we're just going to wait for the validation to happen. Alright, so our validation has completed, and so this media.mdub.site SSL certificate is now valid, and it's not currently in use because we have not configured it. So that's what we will do next. So in this custom domains tab of your distribution, you'll select, or you'll turn on custom domains option here, and you'll choose a certificate, and we'll pick the one that we just generated, and we'll hit save. Okay, and then this will go back into the status of in progress, so that'll take another 2 to 5 minutes or a few minutes to complete. And so once that is done, then this domain media.mdub.site will be set up for this. Actually, I take that back. What we need to do is set up a CNAME pointing this domain to this CloudFront domain. So that's what we'll do while that's in progress. Here, go back to our networking DNS management, add a record. We will add a CNAME record, and we'll say media, and that maps to or points to this CloudFront. Save on that, and again, this activity you will do in your DNS management service or website, whether that's GoDaddy, Namecheap, or Route 53, part of AWS, or if you're in LightSail, you could have just followed the steps that I've shown. But you'll want to make this change at your DNS management. So that's done. We'll hit refresh to see if that's finished. All right, so the distribution is now enabled and the custom domain is also configured and pointing to our CloudFront URL. So the next step is to go into your website and log into the admin area, into the WP admin. And then we will come over to settings and then offload media Lite. That's our plugin that is connected to our object storage at this time, but we will change that. So scroll on down to the delivery section. And as you can see, the provider is Amazon S3. Now we want to change the provider to be our newly created distribution. So we'll hit change, click on Amazon CloudFront. Even though it says CloudFront, as I mentioned earlier, under the hoods, the LightSail distribution is the CloudFront service. So go ahead and save delivery provider and scroll down again, and we will set up the custom domain. So turn that on. And the custom domain that we had was media.mdub.site. dub.site, hit save, and now that should be configured. So let's go ahead and test this out. So the first thing we'll do is let's go to the media library, and this was the sample image that I uploaded from the previous tutorial. That's still here. And as you can see, the file URL is now showing media.mdub.site. So if we copy that and then open that in a browser, as you can see, this is the URL, and the image is now being served from this URL. Now, another way we can test this is by creating a page and putting this image on the page. So let me show you that. Call it CDN test, add an image from the media library, pick the media asset. There we go, and let's view the page. So now this image should be coming from our newly created distribution. If we want to see and test that, let's go ahead and go to Inspect and go to the Network tab in the Developer Tools and refresh this page. And then let's find our image. That's right here. And when you see the header information in the response headers, you'll see Xcache as a property, and then the value is hit from CloudFront. So that means this image was served from the CloudFront cache, our distribution cache, instead of from our server or from the S3 object storage. This would help speed up your website. This will also help your SEO initiative or anything you're trying to do to improve your SEO. This will help there as well. And really, that's it. This is the setup that I wanted to finish off from the previous tutorial, where we set up an entire load balanced WordPress website on LightSail. The last piece was tying it into a CDN, and that's what we did here today. Well, I hope you found this video tutorial useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Share this video tutorial with others that may find it useful as well. If you have any questions, put those questions down in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at my email address, which you'll find on the channel page. If you like these type of video tutorials, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and sign up for those notifications so that when I post a video tutorial, you'll get notified. At the end of this video, I'll link to a bunch of other video tutorials that I've done on the LightSail platform on WordPress hosting that will help you in your journey of hosting your own website on a LightSail platform or any other cloud platform. Till the next video, take care.